Hello, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. As is so often the case, it is time for instructions. So I will be back. Oh, well, I guess before I go, I will mention or just show the fact that it's going to be a sad instruction time. Alas. Alright, I'm back, and so, it, turns out, let's see, Lorenz, I didn't actually teach Lorenz, but he got to A reason last time, and so now actually all he needs to level is writing to be able to get his master class, so he's in great shape. Despite the fact that he was one of the few people who didn't hit the benchmark for his advanced class. I guess that's what happens when your advanced class has like an A-level requirement rather than B, because, you know, then you don't have to go through B+ before you get to the master class. If you don't, that is to say, he had to get through B+ to A. Well, he didn't get to A before he qualified, but you know what I mean. Not needing to target B+ for advanced level means that you're potentially behind for master, but if you do need to target it, you're ahead of the game for master. Anyway, what else have we got going on? Marianne got the coveted triple perfect. I've never seen a quadruple perfect. Or I guess you could get a quintuple perfect because you get like the praise, so you actually get 5 shots. In any case, yeah, Marianne got a triple perfect in Reason Magic, so good job, Marianne. And yeah, I think that's all that happened that was really notable.
Ahem. Ladies and gentlemen, my sincerest apologies for the wait. Thank you for gathering here on the eve of the highly anticipated ball to bear witness to the Academy-wide dance competition. Welcome to the White Heron Cup.
I'd honestly forgotten this was going to happen.
By me, your humble servant, Alois Rangel, and also the acclaimed former songstress of the Mittelfrank Opera Company, Manuela Casagranda!
Yes, thank you. Oh, and it should go without saying, but I swear to show no bias to my own house. Got it? Good.
Last but not least, the glamorous assassin who does all of her dancing in the dead of night, Shamir Navrand! The three of us swear on our honor to judge the following proceedings with utmost impartiality and fairness. And with that, will the representatives of each house please make their way to the stage? Contestants, are you ready to dance? And is the band prepared to play? Very well. Begin!
Anyone could beat Flayn, it's gotta be Dorothea. I don't remember whether Mercedes was chosen last time.
That's all, folks. Splendid! All three of you were fantastic. Now, let's hear what the judges have to say.
Oh my, let's see. I suppose I have no choice but to vote for the Golden Deer House.
Yeah, boy.
Performance was exhilarating. My heart is still beating a mile a minute.
I vote for the Black Eagle House.
Whoa!
Can't say why.
Great feedback, both of you. Well then, let's see. Factoring in my own humble opinion, yes, we have a winner. And I will announce who it is right now, without any delay. the winner of this year's White Heron Cup is the Golden Deer House.
Have I prevailed? Oh, most glorious! My practice was not in vain.
Damn, but Dorothea got a
Once
vote.
more,
That's
please
impressive.
give a big round of applause for our talented participants.
Yeah. Dimitri's birthday. Yeah, you don't get a tea party, Dimitri. Sorry.
Thank you.
I'll give you birthday flowers because I'm a nice guy.
Claude did such a wonderful job.
You didn't do so bad. I see. It's all making sense now.
Guess I'm still growing.
It's fun when you know what you're doing.
I appreciate your effort.
Oh, yeah. Forgot that was a quest, too.
Thank you.
Oh, I completely forgot about that quest. Woot steel. That's nice. Okay, so first, let's, does Flayn doesn't have to certify, right? She just reclasses? Yeah.
Are these garments in style?
I don't know, Flayn. I can't see what you look like from this screen. Alright, well, what is, oh, Faculty and Night Mixer, that's right. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna explore this weekend, and hopefully set up for the upcoming battle. What is all this stuff? Garrig Mock Establishment Day, that's probably just more food. Saint Keyhole Day. More food? Maybe choir? I don't know. Look, a conversation that we can have because of the winning the thing, presumably.
Professor, we did it! Together! Did you enjoy my dance moves?
I didn't get to see your dance moves. There's a new place in town that I hear has some really tasty food. I asked them to hold 2 seats under my name, but I don't know who I should go with. What? Why are these the only options? I mean, Sylvain would want to, but... Let's see what happens. Nope. Alright, maybe I should have said you should go with me. Bah! Alright, so we need... wait. Yeah, Lysithea still needs to train her faith magic, and so does...
Singing with others. It is so much.
So I have maxed my support with, for the time being at least, with Seth and Shamir, and can't support with Gilbert. So that leaves Hanneman, Manuela, and Catherine. Marianne... and Hanneman...
I like this dish.
This
Leonie and Catherine is an option. Alright, sure, let's do that. Leonie, Catherine.
That looks.
Eating food.
Ignatz and Cyril. Alright.
This is so good. This food.
Flayn and Manuela.
This is
This is near.
Alright, Hilda and Sedith have a support. Well, I am maxing my support with Sedith, but oh well.
Yummy.
The flavor.
Alright, Shamir and Claude, or Raphael. Let's say Claude.
That smell.
Alright, so Alois doesn't actually have any supports with any of the remaining students who haven't eaten already. So he is going to eat with Petra, I think.
Oh, my favorite food.
I would be liking that greatly.
Alright, I've got 2 support points left. I have some people who need motivation boosts. But I probably would rather just do that through gifts. So I think I'm going to do supports and then check on where my faculty supports with Byleth are. To decide whether I want to spend my points on training Byleth's ranks. Oh, actually Byleth doesn't have any supports. Okay. So we can just decide that now. So let's do that. Yeah, we can still have Byleth train with Rhea, Annam, or Manuela. Or Catherine. Okay. Rhea even has something she wants to say.
I have been told that your house won the White Heron Cup. This can only be a result of the students' talent and effort, not to mention your steadfast instruction.
Just keep training them swords. Alright, so we got everyone's motivation up. And so now it's time for some supports.
Ignatz? Why are you following me?
Oh, Can I help you with something? You must be struggling by yourself, Cyril.
This is my job. I do it myself.
Well, we could do it so much faster working together.
You don't have to.
I don't mind. Plus, if we finish early, you can go and do whatever you like.
You want to know what I want to do?
Sure, tell me.
I'd like to do my assigned work without you pestering me.
Oh, okay.
Why are you always so concerned about what I'm doing anyway, Ignatz? It's kinda weird, you know?
Wow. It hurts when you put it like that. I've been meaning to ask you about Elmira. You always look so busy, but I thought you might talk to me if I helped with your work.
There's nothing about Elmira worth talking about.
But I find it all so fascinating. Please, tell me about the people, the buildings, the flowers. Ooh, any scenery you liked looking at.
Nope, never took much time to look at anything. Why do I gotta talk about stuff I don't want to talk about just because you're bored, Ignatz?
Even though you endured hardships, there must have been some things you enjoyed.
You don't get it. Look, I'm gonna go. Should have done it already.
Okay, sorry to bother you. Let me know if I can help. Oh, and I hope we can talk some other time.
But there's nothing to talk about. Jeez, what a weirdo.
Damn, Ignatz gets, like, just crapped on by so many characters and his supports. Like, Lysithea gives him all kinds of crap. Cyril giving him crap. Claude is trolling him. Lorenz tries to be nice to him. I guess Raphael tries to be nice to him and he's giving Raphael crap, if anything.
I should head back.
Finished with your training, Miss Marianne?
Oh, Professor Henneman. Yes, I've just finished training for the day.
You have merely completed the exercises assigned to you, yes? Nothing more? Or am I wrong?
Yes. I'm sorry. I should have done more.
No, please. You've done as you were asked. Quite solid work, child. I simply wish to ask a question. You possess a crest, do you not? When you entered the Officers' Academy, your father submitted a request to the monastery, as well as a significant donation. Your father asked that your crest not be confirmed, under any circumstances. At first, I thought he did not want the world to know that his daughter bore no crest. In your father's position as a newly minted noble, it would be most advantageous for his daughter to possess a crest, you see. However, I am now certain I was wrong. I believe you do, in fact, possess a crest of some sort.
How did you find out?
I have been called the Father of Crestology, which is a bit of an ostentatious title, I admit. However, a brief period of observation allows me to hazard a usually accurate guess as to whether a body houses a crest or not. With the knowledge of your father's actions and my own observations, I come to you with a warning. As a crest bearer, you are guaranteed to have certain talents. It is prudent to study your crest diligently to ensure your safe mastery of these talents, whatever they may prove to be.
No. I have no talents.
Oh yes, you do. No matter how hard you may try to hide it, my sight is keener than that. And what I see, others will eventually notice as well. Those who hold power must wield it in the service of their fellow man, Miss Marianne. I believe
That
is
rhymed.
true, whether you are peasant or noble. And doubly true, I would say, for those with crests. Or do you think I'm wrong? On principle alone, it is a waste to allow a rare talent to remain dormant. I would like very much to advise you to aid your understanding of your crest. Will you accept my offer?
No, I refuse.
That is regrettable. A veritable tragedy, Miss Marianne.
Hanneman once again not being super attentive to the context in which he's operating, which gets weirder and weirder the more that happens, because you would think that as somebody who pays as much attention to crests as he does, he would be aware of some of the difficulties that people who have crests encounter. Also, on a related note, I wanted to check something. I know Marianne has... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I saw the crest of Flayn go off in the most recent battle for her, but that's because she's holding this thing. It doesn't mean that this crest is the same.
Oh, Zenith! Good day to you, and farewell.
Just a moment, Hilda. How are you feeling?
Sorry? Oh, fine. I'm doing just fine.
I'm glad to hear it. I had heard that you requested a substitute for your cleaning duty due to an illness.
You really do know everything, Zenith.
Just prior to that, you also asked for someone to take your place with table setting. I believe that was due to a wrist injury. It was not too serious, I hope.
Ah, you heard about that. The wrist is all healed up, thank you.
I seem to recall also that you declined to participate in a mock battle. That was due to a headache, yes?
I have a very fragile body, you see. It's so kind of everyone to make accommodations.
Indeed. It is a great friend who offers to help without complaint. See that you treasure such friends, and that you return the favor.
Of course. Well, then I should really be...
By the way,
Was there something else you wanted?
it so happens I am on my way to the chapel to offer my prayers. Would you care to join me?
Oh, no, I wouldn't want to intrude. I've already offered up all my prayers for the day.
Marvelous. We must always remember to give our thanks to the goddess. It is essential that we offer our prayers to her each day, that we reflect on our deeds and strive to live as she would want us to live. For the goddess sees all that we say and do.
Oh,
Now, if you will excuse me.
Of course. Goodbye now. How is Sedith so scary? It feels like he can see right through me. I guess that's his way of saying stop being lazy. I wish he'd just scold me outright. This is precisely why I try to avoid him.
I love that they used... I don't know if it's actually Hubert's theme, but I think of it as Hubert's theme for that support. Because it's like the... It plays in almost all of Hubert's supports. At least the ones where he's being... creepy or scary guy. That was great. Like... I feel like that's some much needed insight into Sedith's personality when he's not just like fawning over Flayn, because you get that sort of in the once a month, like, here's your mission type of conversations, but then like he goes from like playing that role to like not really doing that a lot of the other times, and I don't know if that's just because I haven't unlocked very many of his supports. That could be the reason.
Hello, Professor Manuela. I wish you to know that I have heard ever so much about your talents.
Whatever are you talking about, Flayn?
Singing! Why, you are wonderfully skilled at it, are you not? Why, I have even overheard people saying your voice is akin to the singing of a goddess.
It makes me happy to hear. But who told you that?
Oh, the students are always speaking of it, which got me to thinking, I may be the only person in all of the academy who's never heard your beautiful voice in song. So, I was wondering, Manuela, might you sing a little something for me?
Your request is touching, but I can't perform on such short notice. My voice is an instrument and requires proper gentle care. However, the stories are true. I was once the leader of the Middle Franc troop, but that was a long time ago.
Middle Franc?
Couldn't have been that long ago.
What do those words mean precisely?
You've never heard of the Middle Franc troop? It's the single most popular opera company in the Imperial capital. I used to sing on stage with them. I was the star, in fact.
Oh, wow. In all of Enbar? They must not have been around when I was living there.
You used to live in Enbar?
Indeed. Although I was quite a bit younger at the time. It is where I was born, as a matter of fact.
Oh, well, you must have been too young to hear about us.
Yes, that could be. And what precisely is the function of an opera troupe?
You don't know what an opera troupe is? Well, it's a group of performers like myself who act out stories on stage in front of a big audience. Stories with lots of singing.
I understand now. I certainly have experience in the fine art of storytelling. There is often singing as a part of story time for the children at the monastery.
That is darling, Flayn. But I'm not sure it's quite the same thing as an opera. You see, operas are performed in grand theaters with orchestral accompaniment. Everyone attending wears their finest. It is a very special occasion.
Theaters, they're called? You mean to say
Oh my
our
God,
buildings
Flayn.
exclusively used for telling stories?
You've never even heard of a theater? You're an intelligent girl, Flayn, and the world is full of wonders. You have a lot left to discover.
Yeah, I'll say. Jeez. Like, what were they doing? Yeah, okay, so that, I mean, that conversation, if there was any doubt before, that conversation definitely confirms that Flayn is in fact, like, some level of ancient, but like, what were they doing that she would never have run across the word theater? Like, what the heck? Alright, I guess we're done with that.
The time has come for the annual ball. But first, an eve of merriment. Okay, I'll admit it, the Officers' Academy isn't as uptight as I thought.
Ooh, I adore such things. Dancing is the only thing I'm really good at anyway.
There's a feast tomorrow, isn't there? Isn't there? Oh, I can't wait a moment longer.
Dancing? Singing? I'm not good at either of those things.
So, dancing is fun! Oh, and remember that you can't dance with the same partner multiple times. It's tradition. That means you have to dance with all of the gentlemen in all of the houses, swapping dance partners as you please. How
Jeez.
scandalous! I, for one, plan to simply behold the pure essence of dance. I'll, watch from a distance. You can't just watch, Marianne. If a boy asks you to dance, you simply must accept. It's only polite.
You can ask anyone to dance? God, whatever should I do?
Oh, lucky you, Ignatz. Tomorrow, if only for a day, you may live out your dearest dreams of an exalted existence. As for me, I am surely to be overwhelmed with the propositions of desperate ladies. I will doubtless have little time for partners of my own choosing.
Oh.
Which one of you is dreaming?
Everyone, listen up. To no one's surprise, I have a brilliant idea. Teach, you'll want in on this too.
I was hoping somebody would call out Ignatz for that.
This may sound impetuous, perhaps irresponsible, almost certainly impossible. But we're gonna do it anyway. In exactly 5 years' time, let's promise to meet again, right here at the monastery.
A reunion. There's usually food at reunions. Count me in, Claude.
5 years from now will be the monastery's Millennium Festival, celebrating 1,000 years since the founding of Garreg Mach.
I hear the Millennium Festival will be the largest celebration in the monastery's history.
Oh, I get it. It'll be easier for us to all get back here with the Millennium Festival as an excuse.
How true. As the new leader of the Alliance, I will certainly have occasion to attend and pay my respects to
You
Lady
what,
Leia.
mate?
That almost certainly will not transpire.
And you, Teach? I guess it's hard to imagine that you'll still be teaching here 5 years from now. But I'm sure no matter where you end up, you'll come running at the chance to see your adorable little golden deer again, right?
Sure.
That was your cue to promise everyone you'll return. Go on, set a good example, Teach. If you promise, everyone else will too.
I'm already excited. After 5 years, we'll all be whoever we're going to become.
Oh, please, Professor, invite Captain Gerald too. I want to show him how well his apprentice turns out.
Uh-huh.
It's settled then. What do you say, Claude? Is it official?
The promise is sealed. That means we're all obligated to keep it. 5 years from today, all of us will meet again at the monastery. Don't forget it, Teach. You and I will meet here again.
Is Claude still gonna invite me to dance? Oh man, he is. No wonder people were so salty about Male Byleth not being able to romance Claude.
Running away? I understand. You hardly had the time to breathe in there.
Didn't look like it.
It must be hard to be the favorite teacher at the ball. Poor, poor professor. So you do think you're the favorite? I might have known. But where is there to run? This place is filled with joyful students looking for a dance. Ah, I see. The Goddess Tower waits for you. Professor!
Hey, Hilda.
You're not waiting for anyone, right? Thought so. I bet you've never heard the legend about this tower then.
Only heard it from like 5 different people. But apparently I haven't heard it.
Something special happens here during the ethereal moon on the night of the ball. First, an unmarried boy and girl need to meet at the Goddess Tower and make a vow. Then, the goddess will grant them divine protection and ensure that their vow comes true. Or so they say. It's a well-known story among the students. A couple guys invited me up here, but...
Can the vow be like, we vow to not witness Edelgard trying to take over the world? That'd be some powerful magic.
Yes, I did. If I accepted their invitations, then our vow would come true. It's just a legend, sure, but I prefer to be cautious about such things. One of the guys was pretty handsome, and he came from a good family. But that doesn't really tell you what a person's like on the inside. I want a life partner who's good-hearted and good-looking. Anyway, I went for a walk and happened upon you, and I thought, the professor's perfect. Why don't I just make a vow with him? I'm just kidding, Professor. To be honest, I wanted to spy on you. See if you had someone else up here. Although, if you did want to make a vow with me, I wouldn't object. Need some time to consider? Hang on! It won't mean anything tomorrow. Oh, I get it. Everyone's looking for you down there, girls included. You don't want to keep them waiting. You're pretty smooth, you know that? Well, I'm off then. I'll see you at the ball. Did the goddess hear that conversation?
According to Seth, I guess so.
It seems that everyone is having a delightful time. Will you not dance some more?
Well, honestly, that wasn't as amusing as I had hoped it would be.
How dull of you. Had I a body of my own? Oh, I would sing and dance until I fell upon the ground. But you... do as you will. Oh, you're not the only one who feels that way. Look over there. I'm bored beyond compare. Will you not follow her? Oh, come on, hurry up. I know that you are curious to see what she is up to. I hear someone singing from over there. That song. I feel that I have heard it in the past. Actually, it is not that I have heard it. Did I once sing that song to someone?
How would I know?
No. There's more. I wrote this song. Oh, but how could that be so? If that were true, then how could she be singing it? Unless... No. I am suddenly so exhausted. As are you, no doubt? Quickly then, to bed with you.
It'd be funny if that just made Violet pass out on the floor right there. Alright, so obviously not going to do the mission in this episode. I forget what the... Like... No, that's not true. I don't forget. I remember what the mission is. I just don't know what the triggering event is going to be. As I recall, it was like... with the Black Eagles, Hubert and Edelgard are like, oh, we know where the scoundrels are, but presumably part of the reason they know that is because they have, like, inns with them. Maybe Claude will just magically know, though. I guess we'll find out next episode. Yeah, so until then.